Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot. It's July 14th, about 7:15 Central Standard Time. For the next 3 to 5 minutes, I'm going to give you some targets to the upside, targets to the downside, possible areas of consolidation, and a quick look at market profiles so we don't lose track of the big picture. Now, yesterday was kind of an ugly day. Hope everybody survived well. Let's take a look last night. Opened at around 45.50 right here. Kind of just dropped back just a little bit here to this fib support line. And then right here at 43 or 42.75, we just kind of took off for the night and ended up overnight highs of 68 at this zone. All right, pulled back below the 24-hour VWAP and below the 38 retracement line for the fibs we drew on this move. We had a move from, we took the measurement from the 42.75 up here to the 68. This shows just short of the 50% retracement, and we bounced right back above the 24-hour VWAP and right into fib resistance, and just stopped right here at the top of this zone at 63.50. So where do we go from here? This should just be a momentary pause, and we should probably come up and test this double top, this 68 right here, and then probably come back and retest this again this morning around a 63, possibly even come all the way down and test this profile line here at 58, okay, right at the 24-hour VWAP. But however, we could go straight up into this area, give us a short put back to test this fib support, and then straight on up. First target will be the 127.2, which is 2174 for a price this morning, followed by secondary, the 141 extension with the right here in the middle of this zone at about 78.75 for target 2. Pullbacks in to retest this 71.74 area, and then we should move on up into the 61.68, excuse me, 61.8% retrace extension uh, at the 21.83 area. We also have a zone right above it in the 686 area. Last zone for today, 92. We'll see what this market gives us today. Real strong move up could actually boost up to this top 92.75 area. We'll have to keep an eye on it. So at any point along here, we can start looking for retracements a little bit for the market to pick back up and do something else. So when we get up into this zone, look for a retracement possibly back into this 68 and then consolidate in this area as we decide whether we're going to continue higher or move on back down. So look at the downside. Okay, here we go. If we should fail right here and come right back down to this 24-hour VWAP and test this 58 line again, look for it to come back up and test the bottom of this zone around the 61 area, and then all the way back down to the 50 retracement, and maybe even right down to the top of this. So the markets might get really pushy, and 61.8. It's very tight in here, believe it or not, for the pullback to come all the way into here. Once we get back to this 68 retracement area, or the 50 right here, either one of these places, just be cautious. Good place for reversal, right at the top of the zone or the bottom of the zone to reverse and move back to the upside scenario. If we're going to go down, we've got to clear this zone, close below this 52, probably around 51.75, 51.50, and then move on down and then come back and retest it. Watch for the pullback starting probably around 49, back up to retest 52, and then drive down to the last night's open at 45.25. At this point, we may even get a bleed over all the way for 100% retracement at 42.75. Look for pullbacks coming back up in this 46, 45 area. And then after that, look for it to drop into the next zone and then down into the 34 area. We think 34 would be the bottom for the day, but it could move down to this 30 area if the bears really want to step in and drive this market right back down where it was at. So we need to be cautious of these big moves. So let's take a look at market profile real quick on a big picture. We just came up and retraced on a daily time frame the 127.2 extension at 21.58. We want to look for a retracement back to this 34 area on a big move for over the next couple of days. If this holds and bounces, look for 41.68. These are for swing trades. Also keep in mind some of the bigger stops today. You can see why we'd want to pull all the way back to 34 just after crossing here. Minor support right here at 47 from the last couple of days movements. So just be cautious of that as it moves right on down. If we're going to go lower than that, it's got to get a close below that 33 area, right at a 33.50, 33.25 to move all the way back into the 21.25s. However, if we get a good close above the 27 in here over the next day or so, watch for the pullback to the 58 line and then moving on up to 77 to 2206. That's the big picture. These trades could last a couple days. We get some big cycles back and forth in between here. So just keep in mind these targets for the overall big picture. Leave your trades in for a day or two and see what happens. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestockers.com and have a great day.